Songwriter Melissa McClelland touches a unique Canadian chord, Victoria Day, an appropriate contribution to the 6th Annual Guelph Lecture on Being Canadian, presented by Eramosa Institute at River Run Centre. MC for the evening is culture catalyst Sheila Heti, who introduces one of the hottest writers in the nation.
He began his life in Beirut, Lebanon, and then moved to New York as a young man, and finally settled in Montreal, and that is where he makes his home today. His most recent novel is Cockroach. It was published this year by House of Anansi Press and was nominated for the Governor General's Literary Award. Please help me welcome Rawi Hage.
I'm in love with Shahre, but I don't trust my emotions anymore. I've never lived with a woman, nor properly courted one. And I've often wondered about my need to seduce, possess every female of the species that comes my way. When I see a woman, I feel my teeth getting thinner, longer, pointed. My back hunches, and my forehead sprouts two antennas that sway in the air, flagging a need for attention. I want to crawl under their feet and admire from below their upright posture, their delicate ankles. I also feel repulsed, not embarrassed, but repulsed by slimy feelings of cunning and need. It's a bizarre mix of emotions and instinct that comes over me, compelling me to approach these women like a hunchback in the presence of schoolgirls. Perhaps it's time to see my therapist again.
Heti also conducts an intimate on-stage interview with Winnipeg filmmaker Guy Maddin, who discusses his celebrated achievements with modesty and self-deprecating humor.
I knew when I first picked up a camera I'd never be technically proficient. I knew I would be a primitive. I knew my films would come off as experimental. I just didn't want to be considered a wanker. And so I thought my only course is to try to be as honest as possible about myself.
Audience members get to quiz Maddin about his films and drop zingers of their own.
And there's just one question that just keeps coming up back to me again and again, and that is Guy Maddin insane?
That is awfully sweet, thank you so much. I'm either the sanest person in the world or sort of blandly, mildly insane in a Canadian sort of way. How's that?
The Guelph Lecture 2008. Fresh voices in the ongoing conversation of what it means to be Canadian.